I'm Corey Davis, your host, and I'm thrilled to take you on this journey as we dive into inspiring stories, expert insights, and practical tips to help you thrive as a digital nomad. Welcome back to the Jet Set Journeys podcast. Welcome, guys, back to another show. Today we have Liz Cachuela, and she's going to tell us her story, where she's at now, how she got started, and where she's headed. So welcome, Liz. How you doing today?
I'm doing great. How about you?
I'm good. Thanks for asking. So where are you right now in the world?
No, actually, I'm in Manila right now, Corey.
Okay.
I had to go home because I have a family thing that I have to attend to. And but I'm leaving for Vietnam maybe in 2 weeks, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so I feel like I actually couldn't decide where to go. There's just like a lot of options, and I feel like one of the things about traveling and just having that time and that opportunity to travel, I feel like because there's so many options, that's like one of the hardest part is deciding where to go. I just feel like it took me a while to get decided on what I want to do and what I want to see.
Yep. All right, Liz, so before we get to that, I totally understand. It's hard to decide where you want to go. I always make a list and then just kind of check it off. But how'd you get started in the digital nomad lifestyle?
Well, actually, I think my story is just the same with everybody. I mean, the pandemic happened and I didn't really want to go to the office anymore. I just feel like, you know what, maybe there's a better way to earn money. So I started doing remote jobs. I started as a social media manager and I liked it. I actually did not know that I have a thing for graphic design before I started. Right. And I was like, okay, so this is something that I can do. So that's what I always tell people when they ask me how you got started, is that I just actually gave it a shot. And apparently there are skills that I already know and that I already have. Uh-huh. And that actually worked out well for me. But it was, I left my corporate job. I used to work for an e-commerce company here in the Philippines, one of the biggest e-commerce here in the Philippines, and I just feel like I loved it. I loved working. I loved working with the people there. I made great friends from that company, but it's just that I feel like it's just not for me anymore.
Yeah.
So, and then I decided because I really, really wanted to travel ever since I was a little girl. I always say that I want to see the world. And I just feel like there's a mindset, there's a limiting mindset, especially for Filipinos, that, because you have to work all your life and you don't get enough PTOs to do all that. And I feel like even if you have PTOs, it takes, I don't know, it's really hard to get it approved. Right. So I feel like it's something that I can't do anymore. I mean, I don't want to ask someone for permission because I want to go to the beach. You know what I mean? So I feel like it was so instead of me complaining that I did not get approved for this PTO, that I decided that I'm gonna switch my career. I'm gonna do something and then no one can tell me not to go or not to take a vacation or go to this place, because I just feel like there's so much more to see, and I feel I don't want to lose time.
Yeah.
That's something that I like. That's something that I always say when how I got started. It's just that I don't want to ask people for permission to go on vacation anymore. That's why I started doing remote work, and then I started nomading. When I started traveling, first it was with my friends, and then I was like, maybe I should do this alone because I hate waiting for people. One, they're still working and like they still have their 9 to 5s. So you can only go for like maybe 2-3 days. And I feel like that's just not enough for me to see everything that I want to see.
Right.
And so I decided, like, oh, you know what, I'm gonna try doing this solo travel thing. And I was terrified because it's so terrifying to be alone. You know, what am I gonna do? That's my question before when I was starting. So what am I gonna do alone? Will I be bored? Is it gonna be lonely? Is it weird that you're alone? And all those questions, like how would you eat? Because you know you don't have anyone to eat with you. Who are you gonna talk to? You know so it's like a lot of things. And then I said, okay, let's just try it. Let's go to a place like somewhere familiar, which was because I always travel to Boracay with my friends, so it's a bit familiar, and I have made friends that are locally there from coming back and forth. And then I feel like, so this is gonna be safe, because if I feel like I can't do it, I can just send them a text message. I'm here. I need a friend. and I really enjoyed it. It's like I'm alone. I can do whatever I want. I get to decide what I want to do during my stay, and it's like it was like the best thing ever. And I couldn't even. But when I was like the thing with me when I was starting out is I can't stay at hostels. I don't know why.
So you realized you can't stay in hostels? Just wasn't
the first time I was traveling, hostels wasn't really like a thing that I can do. I feel like I couldn't do it because I'm scared. It's a weird I think it's kind of weird that you're sharing it with other people. You know what I mean? So because this is my first time, and I'm sorry, my cat is bugging me. But
oh no, you're fine.
But and then I said okay, and then I keep on seeing all these posts on Instagram that one way to make friends while solo traveling is staying at hostels. And I was like, maybe I should give that a shot. Maybe it doesn't hurt to try. A night or two would be okay, I guess.
Right.
And now I'm like obsessed. I only stay at hostels because I love meeting people. I love being around people from all over the world, getting to know their culture, getting to know everybody, and it opens up a lot of opportunity for you. It's a great way to network as well. And I'm like so obsessed, and I feel like if I stay in a luxury resort now, I'll feel so weird.
Yeah.
Why am I?
Because you're like there by yourself, and people are there with their families or whatever. You're like, what do I talk to? Like, what am I doing here?
Why am I here? So I'm like, yeah, but I feel like so one way is because that's always been like a thing that I'm scared of. What am I gonna do? But I don't want to be alone and all that with solo traveling. But now, like that I discovered hostels, I'm like, can I have a moment alone, please?
Liz, when you're in a hostel, are you sharing rooms with people? Like, I never stayed in a hostel. They kind of scared me.
Oh no, yeah. So basically, hostels is you get to stay in a dorm with other people. So usually it's 8 beds, mixed dorm, so female, male. But you also have, because me personally, I like staying at all female dorms. Only it makes me feel more safe, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
And I feel like because I'm a little bit on the older side, I like to stay. I can't deal with 10 beds.
Right.
So I have to stay at like at least my maximum would be 6 beds only, because there's a lot of going on if there's like a lot of people. So and like people keep on talking to you, and like you feel like you can't just have like a break, you know, you just want to rest right now, but then someone will come in and say hi, you have to introduce yourself, and you know. But it's fun. I love it. I mean, I love it. And then you get to do awesome things with these random people that you meet on the hostel. You come there alone, you get out of the room, and now you're going on a tour with a bunch of people you know you met like 5 minutes ago. So I think it's so fun.
Yeah, so I'm definitely gonna have to look into that. Like, I love living in the dorms when I was in college and in the military as well. And it's like, but I'm, like I'm older, so I feel weird staying in a hostel. Like, what is going on? I feel like hostels are people who can't afford like a hotel or somewhere, right? Like they want to spend like $5 a night, and that's all, you know, that's their budget.
Yeah, I think that's like it's the cheapest option. Also, if you are a budget traveler, I think hostels are the best options. But there are a lot of so I make sure that since I'm working, I work in a travel, so I make sure that the place is workable. They have Wi-Fi, and there are co-working hostels as well everywhere. So people are just like, yeah. So there's I mostly stay at co-working hostels, but sometimes it can get a little bit boring because everybody's working then. You go to the lounge or like the common area and everybody's just on their laptops working.
Right.
Yeah, but it's fun. I mean, if you really, because I do that when I feel like because let's be honest that work and travel is actually the balance between that is very, very hard to manage.
Right.
So if I feel like I'm losing I'm nomading, but I kind of forget the digital part of it. So maybe I should go where people are working so I have like inspiration to work as well, which is really good, you know what I mean? Yeah. So you're not forced to socialize because all of these people are busy working on their laptops as well, which is very good. Yeah.
Gotcha. So I'm an introvert by nature, so I will have to force myself to go to another country and stay in a hostel.
Yes, I highly recommend it.
Okay, this is another thing, right? So I'm in my 40s, and I feel like I'm gonna walk in there and people are gonna be like in their younger 20s, looking at me like, yo, Dad, what are you doing here? Is that how it is?
No, I don't think so. You know what? I realized that, because like I'm in my early 30s, 33. I'm turning 34, so I feel like I'm a little old because, you know, most of the travelers now are like, what, 18, 19, 22? But now I've realized that there are actually a lot of travelers within our age range. Actually. And I'm so happy whenever I meet like someone older than me, really.
Of course, right. It's like a maturity thing or whatever. It's just, it is what it is. But yeah, nothing wrong with you 20-year-olds out there. You guys got a lot to learn, but hey.
Yeah.
It's part of it.
Yeah, that's true. And so I feel like no one's actually gonna judge you if you go to a hostel. Everyone's pretty cool. I love it. I mean, you feel like, you know, mostly people are very welcoming. Especially because everybody's mindset is like, I'm staying at a hostel because I want to socialize, meet other people, and, you know, do experiences with other people. So no one's gonna be a snob there. Okay. So yeah.
That's good to know. So, by the way, everyone, I just want to say Liz is from the Philippines. She's a Filipina, and she was born in, I want to say Manila, but where were you born, Liz? Manila? Born
Well,
and
actually,
raised?
no. No, I was raised in Manila, but I was born in there's a little island in, this is like near Palawan. It's called Mindoro. So it's like, it's my dad used to work. His job was like, he was assigned there. So it's a tiny island, like beaches. So ever since I was a little girl, I've been an ocean child. So,
Gotcha.
surrounded with ocean and all that. So, but I was raised here, studied here, everything here in Manila. So, yeah, but I'm like, I feel like I'm the ultimate island girl because I was born there.
But your accent, you don't have a deep Filipino accent. Like what is this? You like go to a preppy school or something? Not judging. That's good, but
No, I get that a lot actually. That they did say that I speak really good, and I thank you. I really appreciate that. I feel like it's because I did graduate bachelor communication, so I think
okay.
and I ever since I was a little girl, we were like I love watching foreign films. I love reading books. I love listening to podcasts. So I guess it's like it's an acquired thing.
Gotcha. No, fair enough. Good deal. So right now you're in Manila and you're gonna go to Vietnam. So, but as far as work wise, what are you doing to support yourself? Like, I mean, I know you said so. Are you still doing the social media? Are you still doing the graphic design? Are you freelancing?
Yeah, so I am actually so currently I'm working for it's a virtual assistant agency. So what we do is we provide services to people from business owners from the US and get them a virtual assistant from the Philippines. And so I've been managing that for I think 2 years now. Been working full time for them, and I do have a bunch of social media clients as well that I'm doing for their social media and local SEO and all that. So that's one thing that I'm doing. And I also started doing some project management for other companies as well. So,
wow. How do you manage all this in your time?
Well, that's something that I just recently actually posted about that. Like, yeah, because I know I always get that are you even working? Because all of my Instagram posts are like I'm always out doing something, like adventure, exploring. But I'm like, I always say that because I make sure that all of the tasks that are like especially repetitive tasks that I can do, I make sure that that's all done even before the trip starts. And also because I travel very, very slow. So for as long as I can stay in one place, so I feel like I don't have to rush to do all the things because I have the time. So there are days that I'm just staying in because I have to work all day, all night, so that I have to finish everything, and then after that, then let's go explore. And you do that again, and that's why I totally recommend slow travel, because I hate rushing on things. Like doing things like we have to move every 3 days. That's so tiring. I need to at least settle down a little bit, and because I have to work. I have to settle down, I have to work, and then I'm gonna go explore my free time. And yeah, so there. But Corey, sorry, just a quick question, because I just got an affiliate from World Packers. Is it okay if I talk about that as well?
Yeah. No, that's fine.
Perfect. Okay, thanks. All right. So yeah, and also like with like World Packer, I'm not sure if you've heard of World Packers.
I just heard about them on my last podcast, and that was the first time ever. So yeah, I'm actually curious about this. So go ahead.
yeah, so recently World Packers just reached out to me, and so they actually gave me the opportunity to travel and to do like experience World Packers actually. And but actually the thing is, I was looking at, I think, way back, and I was like, it's something interesting. I really want to do it, but it's just I feel like I don't have the time to do it, or maybe I don't know what's holding me back, or maybe because I was just waiting for the right moment. That's why when they
first, Liz, let's back up. What is World Packers? Because I don't know.
Oh, okay. So World Packers is actually it's a volunteer exchange platform. Okay. So they focus on life-changing experiences. So they connect travelers who are willing to exchange their time and skills with hosts who need help with projects like anything cultural, eco, and social impact. So it's travel experiences. So I think it's a very, very good experience for those actually looking to volunteer. It's the easiest way to explain it. It's a volunteering platform. Gotcha. Where they give you you volunteer in exchange of like a few hours of your day, really, or your skills for free accommodation and free food. Oh, so basically, you're traveling for free.
Nice. So you have to pay for your plane ticket.
Oh yes, so your plane ticket is, of course, that's not included, and your visa, of course, and all the documents and all that's not included. But they give you a place to stay. They give you food, mostly like 3 times a day. Even there are hosts who does that, and you get free tours, free transportation. You can use their if, like, say for example you're in Bali, you can use their scooters for free as well. Wow. And this is just in exchange for maybe 2 to 3 hours of your time in a day, and then the rest is you're free to explore, do whatever you want to do.
So have you tried it yet? Is my question.
Well, actually, this trip to Vietnam is actually through World Packers. So I found so it's a cultural exchange actually. So I'm gonna be helping them teach English to people. So I feel like it's very cool because it's language and cultural exchange, right? So basically we just meet these people for coffee and just talk to them in English to improve their communication or their communication skills.
Oh wow!
And they're only asking for 12 hours a week.
Oh wow! 12 hours a week. That's awesome.
And then exactly. And then they give you your free accommodation. They even give you free laundry, free tours. And they also give you a certificate after your volunteering. So it's very, very good for your resume as well. Yeah.
You meet some people, you do some networking, help somebody out, and then you get to explore a different country.
That's correct. So you just simply, you get the free accommodation, free food by simply just talking to these people.
That's awesome. Yeah.
English.
We'll have to find out how that goes for you. World Packers. All right.
I'm very, very excited to get it started. It's gonna be an experience for me. So yeah, and I feel like it's gonna be exciting. But I'll be posting about it on my Instagram anyway. So.
Nice. Yeah, and so everyone will share Liz's links, her Instagram link. We'll share her affiliate link for World Packers, and then anything else we have up there. You have a website, Liz?
At the moment, no. At the moment, I have. It's been. I haven't been able to fix that yet.
No, that's no problem. That's just part of life.
Yeah.
So anyway,
So,
what she has active, we'll share with you guys. So no problem.
and I'm really active on Instagram, so that's one thing that I'm very, very active in. That's trying to grow as well. So
yeah. So if people want to reach out to you, learn more, so just want to make sure that they can get a hold of you and
Instagram is the perfect place to do that. And I can also share with you my my link page. So for everything, they can just go on that link and everything will be there anyway. So that would be perfect.
So Liz, Vietnam, anything beyond that? Like, do you see yourself a bigger picture of what you plan on doing, or you think you're just gonna freelance until you don't want to freelance anymore? Or
well, actually, I feel like I don't really want to give up this life. If you ask me now, I can see myself doing this for a very, very, very long time, and I'm because I feel like after Vietnam, I really want to do a lot, and like Vietnam will just be my starting point, and then I want to travel all through until probably Sri Lanka, and then I will decide from there.
I get
because I feel like I'm not a planner, Corey. So whenever people ask me where are you gonna go next, my answer will always be I don't know. We'll see, because I just plan if I really, really have to leave a place. That's the only time I'm gonna start planning and checking out where can I go next. I feel like if I plan, because things always change, plans always change, and that's actually something that I learned along the way, that there's no concrete plan really. If you're a nomad, it's what if someone tells me this place is beautiful, now I want to go there, and then all my plans are no, and because I'm very easy. Show me a beautiful place, okay, I'm gonna go there.
That's awesome.
And, so I practically go to a place just based off one Instagram reel that I see. I'm like, I saw this on Instagram, I'm gonna go here. Let me book my flight going there. It's beautiful. It looks beautiful. So we'll see. And but like freelancing for me, I think it's the best thing that has ever happened to me. Aside from the opportunity that it gives me, that I get to travel, I get to decide where I want to be. Also, I guess the pay is also very sustainable. Like if I am working in a company here in the Philippines, I would say, because let's be honest, it's not a lot.
Right, yeah.
It's very hard. And and I feel like it's just me. Whenever I'm here in Manila, I always say that to my sister. Like, I cannot believe people wake up at like 5 a.m. just to get ready for their 8 a.m. schedule to go to work. Oh my god, it's something that I cannot do anymore. And especially now there's a typhoon. And I was like, how can you go to work? And I was like, I can't imagine myself rushing through going through all this flood. Yes,
I can't. Yep. The traffic. I mean, the traffic by itself is horrible. And that's everywhere.
And I feel like you're wasting so much time on traffic, which and that's I always say that, so I don't want to be a broken record. I like to encourage other people to give it a shot, because I think that this is the best thing that has ever happened to me, and I want everybody to experience it. That's the thing. So I mean, if I love it, I'm sure they will love it too. And this lifestyle that they see, it's not as fancy as it looks like.
Yeah.
All that beautiful Instagram reels and the amazing beaches you go and amazing places you see. It's not all that. You have to do a little sacrifice. I work, like, it's mostly 20 to 30 hours of just in your laptop, but the rest of that, yeah, that's the thing. You get a lot of sunshine.
Right.
Because of the lifestyle that you choose, but it's not all fun in games. That's what I always say. There's always sacrifice, and I think I wouldn't trade it for anything, really. Even if I have to miss out on a few things, it's fine, because I have to work. This is what supports the lifestyle, so I love it. And I think it's something that everyone have to try at least once in their lives.
And it's scary, especially the first time. It's scary for everybody. I mean, even if you had previous travel experiences with your friends, right? But to actually just step out there on your own and knowing that, like Liz said, slow traveling, it's like you're going to go somewhere, you're going to be there for a couple of weeks. Like, even for me, I prefer to go 30 days minimum.
Oh, yeah, me too. A month, even.
Cheaper.
Yeah.
Right? So, but the thing is, when you guys do it, step out of your comfort zone, and it makes you that much stronger. And then the next time you're like, all right, where's next? Like, you open up the world to yourself, because then it's like, all right, now it's just a struggle trying to, like Liz said, trying to figure out where you want to go next. Like, that's my problem. Like, oh, it's such a big problem. Where do I go?
I feel like it's that's something that it's so hard to complain when the people see you doing all these amazing things. But I feel like the people around me keeps me grounded anyway, because sometimes I complain, I'm so tired. I've been socializing a lot, because you get overstimulated from all the socializing,
right.
And then I have to work. I have a bunch of things I want to do. This is so tiring, and everyone's gonna be like, you're in like a beautiful island, why are you complaining? You're on Instagram. There's nothing to complain. And I was like, oh yeah, you're right. Why am I complaining? I was like, oh yeah, but what a beautiful day it is. I feel like it's a thing, but human nature for us is,
it really is. So, and that's where they come with the daily affirmations. That's why people say that kind of stuff, right? So in the morning or at nighttime, just talk to yourself. Appreciate things, and you got to do it on a daily basis, because us humans are pretty stupid and we forget. So tomorrow I'll be like, oh, my life sucks. You're like, seriously? Shut up.
It's true. Oh my gosh, yeah, that's so true. And but I feel one thing also is, like, when you're starting this lifestyle, it's super, super scary. Like, I'm telling you, coming from me, I couldn't even eat alone in a restaurant before I started solo traveling. I can't go to the mall alone, because I don't want to look stupid. Why is she alone? And
Me
now
too.
I'm like,
me too.
I'm like, oh, you want to come with me? Why?
Come with me, why?
Yeah, so it comes also with self discovery, and it makes you more responsible of yourself. You're accountable for yourself, and you discover a lot of things that you don't know about yourself. It's actually, I'm like, I didn't know that I'm very adventurous. I didn't know that I'm very sporty until I tried it.
Right.
And I like trying new things, especially when I travel, especially in different countries. I want to experience the culture. I like joining classes and workshops, and so in Vietnam, I know that they do lantern making, and I'm so excited for lanterns. Maybe I'm so good at it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
No, maybe I hate it. You'll never know. So it's something that I totally recommend if you're solo traveling and nomading, is try to be like immerse yourself in the culture where you are, is because it's the local touch makes it so much better. Like, you know, not just go to all the touristy stuff or Instagrammable cafes. Like doing like anything that is local, like, it's amazing, and they give you the best tips on where to go, because of course they know hidden gems, they know. So it's a secret, and they take amazing photos of you too. So yeah, because I always get that question, who takes your photos? I just asked the guy. Oh.
That is funny. That's true. Who takes your... I always wonder that when I look at people's accounts, and I'm like, what is going on here? They got their own photographer walking around with them. We don't know about it. But okay.
I just ask someone, really. Just keep on walking. If you don't see anyone, you just stay there for a little bit. Wait until someone comes to take your photo. But it's true. It is really true. That's what everyone does. Is just to ask someone, and you know, we make friends out of it too.
Yeah, fair enough. I
take your photo, you take mine, and now we're friends.
That's cool. Too cool. So, where's one of your favorite places to travel?
Well, of course, the Philippines. That's not very, very hot. That's very, very easy, because I can never, ever, ever leave this place. This country has everything I want. Like, because I'm more of a tropical person, so the beaches, amazing beaches, 7,000 plus islands. What else can I ask for? The coconut trees and the beaches are always so clean and blue. And I just recently went to this so it's the second tiniest island in the Philippines.
Okay.
It's the most beautiful thing I've seen in my life, and I'm totally obsessed.
What's it called?
Think about it. It's called Camiguin Island, and
well, say that again, Liz.
It's Camiguin Island. It's just maybe a 45-minute flight from Cebu.
Okay.
It's so tiny. You can actually go around the island for 45 minutes. On a scooter. It's so tiny, but it's so rich with beautiful beaches, waterfalls, hot springs, because it's actually a volcano island. So basically you are in a volcano.
Oh,
and
that doesn't sound scary at all.
No, it isn't. It was so cute. Yeah, no, my mom, I called her, and I was like, so I'm like, I booked the place I'm staying. I'm showing it to her. We were on FaceTime. It's just like, I'm like on the foot of a volcano. She was like praying to all the saints. Why did you, of all the places, why? Are you not seeing the beauty of this? It's so beautiful. Like, you get to wake up and see this volcano. I mean, oh my gosh. But it was the most, I mean, it's so beautiful. And but whenever I say I'm in Camiguin, and everyone's like, I thought there's nothing there. And I was like, well, that's where you're wrong. It's so beautiful. I didn't even want to leave, and I was like, but I have, of course.
Are there monkeys? Are there monkeys there?
Oh no, there's not.
Okay. That worries me. I'm not trying to get my wallet stolen from a monkey or stuff thrown at me. I don't want thrown at me.
Did you experience that in Indonesia?
No, I experienced it in Thailand, and I was walking in a park, and I was like, "Are you serious right now? Like, I'm in a public park and there's monkeys jumping around," and they're like, "Just don't stare at them. Just keep walking." I'm like, so now when I look up hiking areas, make sure no one replies monkeys in the area.
Don't you think they are actually, I don't know, are they like, if now I'm sorry, I'm a curious person, so now I'm like thinking, are they like, is it part of their nature to take things from, people or from other monkeys?
Yeah, that happens all the time. You didn't hear that? Monkeys are crazy. They throw poo at you.
I mean, let's say, for example, at the monkey forest, is that right? The monkey forest, something
Sure.
in
They call
Bali,
it
right?
monkey forest. Yeah.
They
Yeah.
take your things because maybe because they're used to seeing a lot of people, or because they're curious about what you have. So
And
I
I
don't
think
know.
they like shiny objects, and they're, yeah, he said
Ah,
curiosity, and monkeys are smart, and so
that
and they
makes sense.
when
That
they
totally
see a
makes
lot of people, they get comfortable around people, right? So
yeah.
just do weird stuff. You ever heard the saying "monkeying around"?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. That's the reason why, because monkeys are crazy.
I feel like yeah. So I did not experience any monkeys there. Also, I never
Oh
had a bad
goodness.
experience with monkeys. So
Yeah.
I have a my feelings are neutral with monkeys. And but I've seen it with my own eyes. Like some girl, I think she monkey grabbed her, I think an earring from her. It was painful. It looked painful, but it's like that's why you don't go to a monkey forest with wearing all this kind of thing. So
Yeah. Lesson learned. Don't wear my shiny earrings in a monkey forest. But
and
she probably
keep.
didn't know either, right? She probably didn't get the memo that there was gonna be monkeys there looking for
Oh
shiny.
my gosh! At the monkey forest.
Oh, it was the monkey forest she went to. Okay, no, that was her fault. She should have did her research.
Yeah, also that. So one thing that I always say when people when they start traveling is always research where you're going, research what you have to wear, research everything before you go, because sometimes there are, especially in other cultures, there are dress codes.
Yes.
And there are other things that you have to consider before you go. So it really pays to read and research, and also read through the other people's experiences. That's where I actually learn a lot of things, because I read through a lot of blogs from other travelers. So if I want to go to a place, I read like maybe 8 million blogs first before you convince me.
Right. But also, if you're looking, like for me, I love Google, right? Google reviews. Don't put too much weight on people's Google reviews, because you got to remember, there's a lot of people out there you probably wouldn't even want to hang out with, and then they're complaining, right? Like you said, the lady who went to the monkey forest with earrings and shiny objects, and now she's going to write this whole 2-paragraph review on how horrible this place was when it was kind of her fault. So
that is true. That's actually true. No, I don't really look at Google reviews, mostly because sometimes because it's so hot. Because you went to an island, of course it's gonna be hot.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Exactly. And now it's a 1-star review because it was so hot and it was sweaty. Right. Well, you should have known that. We're going to a tropical place. Why are we complaining? But yeah, so no, Google reviews I don't really I don't think it's very relevant. And so I think the best ones are like just going through accounts of the people who's been there, and it's because mostly, and that's what I love about social media. It's very informative, and they give you all this tips, travel guides, and so I think that's where I actually get most of my travel ideas as well, is just seeing a bunch of like the Instagram, the algorithm of my Instagram has been set to that as well. So it's just annoying that I now see another thing that you have to add that to the list, and it's never ending. Just never ends. So yeah, and I'm like, now I'm looking, my Instagram is now actually for the past 2 days all about Madagascar, and it's so beautiful. Oh my goodness. It has to stop, but now I'm like obsessed with it, and you don't know where it's gonna end. So it's I think there's just like, the world is so big that everything you see, you want to see everything. Especially me, I like doing experiences more than like the touristy things. Like, yeah, I do like trying food and nice restaurants, but I'm more of like, what can I experience on this place? Like, the wildlife. I want to see that. I want to, because I dive as well, so I like doing. I want to see what's underwater here. I want to see our marine life here also. So it's a lot, and it can get very very tiring. But so that's why you have to take a rest, and that's why I can't really do like the 3 days here, 3 days on another place, and then I can't. I get really really tired and stressed, and no, that maybe when I was younger, that's something that would work, but now, especially that we are working online, that's something that you have to consider also is research the Wi-Fi situation in every place that you go.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh no, it can get very frustrating when you get there and there's no proper Wi-Fi connection, and now you want to leave right away because
right.
that's something that some people don't understand if they're not like working and traveling at the same time. Is like, why are you so stressed that there's no Wi-Fi? Because
yeah, it's not about checking my IG, people. It's about making my money, right?
I'm not just here to post on my stories,
Right. Yeah.
It's so it's a thing, and I have to go through maybe 8 million reviews on Booking before I book a place. Making sure the Wi-Fi is working, making sure that someone has tried working there already.
Yeah.
And so that's also one thing that is like one of my top tips if you want to go to like try this lifestyle, is Wi-Fi is your best friend.
Or have a phone with a good hotspot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And and make sure that your mobile reception is good too, because I'm good. But if the mobile reception is good, I'm okay. No Wi-Fi, I'm okay as long as I have mobile data. I'm cool with that. But if it's both are, it's gonna be I'm gonna explode. I can't stay here.
I can't stay here. I gotta go, y'all.
And I booked the place and I couldn't refund it, but because they don't have a proper Wi-Fi connection, and there's like, I feel like I'm so uncomfortable working on the area as well. Like I had to just let it go, book another place. So sometimes it's a waste of money, but you just, it is what it is.
It is what it is. No, I had that problem in Manila. The Wi-Fi was horrible there. I was like, are you serious right now? And I was like, I just came here for a couple of days. I just wanted a little staycation. I want my money back.
No, sometimes sometimes they're very nice and give you that option, but no,
they didn't want to, but I called my credit card and made sure I got it. I'm out, and they're like, well, we'll give you a refund. It'll be like 30 days. And I was like, cool, call my credit card company tomorrow and I'll have it in like 2 days. And so
that's a good tip. Yeah.
Sorry, I won't call out the credit card company yet. They're not paying me, but yeah. It's good to have credit cards though. If you book a hotel and then you only stay for certain days, but you leave and they don't want to refund your money, they say non-refundable, you can let your credit card deal with it.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah. It's one of my tips. So anywhere I travel, I always bring a bank card and a credit card, right? So I need to pull out cash, the bank card. But if I'm paying for any hotels or anything, it's always the credit card because they're insured. So they cover you for all that stuff. And which I love about Cebu, because in Cebu, I can rent my car for my driving with my credit card, which means my insurance covers the car.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, but we know everywhere else in the Philippines, cash only, or cash country. Yeah. So it is what it is. That's fine. But no.
Yeah. But how do you like driving here in the Philippines?
I love it. What are you talking about? I love it.
Right? It's like, it's amazing.
I'm being half sarcastic and half serious. So, no, because like NLEX, everyone that's like the main highway, like that's cool. because I'm an analyst right now. So it's like, and we're right there. So I can just hop on the NLEX and like, boom, go to Baguio for like a weekend just because I can. Yeah. And go to Manila because I have to, not because I can, because I have to. But
I think I like driving anywhere really, but
for me, I have to open my mind and free flow, right? So when you're driving in the Philippines, you just have to go with the flow. When the scooter cuts you off, or the big we call it semi truck, right? Of course they got the right of way, so they're coming over. You're like, all right, sir, go ahead. So little things like that, you just gotta, I'd say, flow like water.
Oh yeah, that's actually true. Because if you lose your cool, then I think that's on you. Yeah. You're driving in the Philippines, and the traffic is horrible. But since I've been here, actually been driving to Manila everywhere because I've been doing a lot of processing a lot of paperwork and all that. But it's pretty. Actually, it's not horrible at all. Everything's been smooth, and I was like. Traffic is not so bad.
I don't know where you went to come back to Manila and be like, it's not so bad. I'm like, where did you go? Africa? No offense to everyone in Africa. Look, I went to Senegal, Morocco. All right, so that's the worst traffic from my experience. But anyway,
really?
Yeah. There's no rules. There's just free
fun.
Free for all. So what? Yeah. But no, so I got to get this out. So I lived in England for 4 years, right? And so and they have roundabouts in England, and there's rules to roundabout, right? So if you're in the roundabout, you have the right of way. If you're on the outside trying to get in, you got to wait your turn, right? It's kind of like, we call it double dutch.
Right.
You know, the two ropes are jumping like this, and the guy, you're like, get ready, get in. So that's how the roundabout is. Not in the Philippines. Roundabout is go.
There you go. The bravest one goes first.
Yeah, exactly. Or they don't care. I'm just cutting you off, sir.
I don't know. Nobody cares because I really did before I used to work for an insurance, like a vehicle insurance company before, but the company's based in Australia. So I kind of have like, I don't know, traffic, road, regulations and all that. So I stopped doing that. I just have to be like chill and but I know a little bit about road rules and all that. So here in the Philippines, it's like nobody cares if you're in the right of way, because so I feel like you have to be brave for you to be fast. Like to be, if you want to be where you are the fastest rate, bravery is like your number one thing here. Because I recently just started driving around Manila, like the city of Manila, because I'm from the south, right? So like south of Manila, very chill, more greeneries, and I'm not sure if you've been to
Alabang, or more south, like Cavite.
Yeah, like Alabang, Laguna.
Yeah. Alabang, I like it.
More family friendly, I would say.
Yep.
And so chill driving. We have roads that are like big roads and beautiful trees, surrounded by beautiful trees and all that. So it's very nice. I recently just started driving in Manila City, and everyone's like teaching me how to like cut people. No, wait, give me 1 second. I don't think I can do it. But like just cut it. Just put your like. Oh no, I can't. And I'm like, maybe he gets mad at me. I don't know.
That's funny.
No. It is crazy, but I feel like it's a thing that you really have to learn if driving anywhere. You have to be brave, because I feel like I drive everywhere I go. I want to experience the driving part wherever I go. So I think that's something that also one thing that I really like doing is to just drive around the place and see it. But I now make sure I walk around so that I see more.
Yes. No, both, because I like that freedom of driving and just be able to go far. But mostly, like you said, it's better to walk and you can see more. Like, so when I was in Thailand, like I don't drive in Thailand because it's left-hand side of the road, which I'm fine with that. Like I said, I lived in England for 4 years.
Yeah, exactly.
But signs are like in Thai. It's not like here in the Philippines. It's in English, right? So it's over there, some of it's in like a mix, but I think it's mostly Thai. But that, and honestly, Thailand was my first experience of the crazy Asian driving, like the compact, like scooters everywhere. So it was really scary when I first saw it. So, but anyways, so I walked everywhere there, and walking, you just see everything, right? Like you go to the local, you see the little small shops, and you go where it's small, and you're like, this food's really good. I mean, it doesn't look like, so in America here, like they call us saucy or whatever, like we're fancy or whatever. But it's like, if that building doesn't look nice on the outside, then food's probably not good on the inside. We judge it, right? Real judgy.
Oh yeah.
So it's like, no, don't judge the building. They're just renting it. Like the food could be amazing inside. You just gotta go inside, right?
And I learned that wherever the locals eat, that's where the food is really good.
Yes, of course. That's why I always talk to the locals.
Exactly. And like, what do you recommend? Because so whenever I go to a shop and I meet, like, and they ask me where you're from, and I always, what do you recommend? Where should I eat? Because they always know where to go. Like, I don't care if it's like it's really like a small shop where, but as long as it's good and it's authentic, I like it. So yeah, I think that's like one of the best things ever. And like walking around, you see more, you see all the, like what you said, the little shops. And then because I feel like I've been driving around all the time, and when I started walking, I was like, oh no, now I can see more. And that's where I got the idea that I should start walking more. And it kind of feels weird at first because I lived in Siargao for a while, right? So I never walked there. I'm always on a scooter. So whenever I'm like in the main, like General Luna Street, like where all the shops are, and I started walking on the street, it feels so weird to me. Like, where am I? Because I always know where I'm going. And if I started walking, it feels so weird. So I feel like, so I said, whenever I go to a place, I will walk anywhere. Because this place, I'm so unhealthy. I always on a scooter. I never walk. I never see this new thing. But it's a thing, and it gets you moving as well. And especially like with and that's one way to actually get to experience like the culture. And it's crazy, like the driving. I feel like I can't. I just recently actually learned how to drive the tuk-tuk, so I'm excited to go to Thailand. The tuk-tuk.
What is that?
The tuk-tuk they use that in Thailand all the time.
Oh, the tuk-tuk.
Yes.
You said tutu. I didn't know what tutu was.
The tuk-tuk, yes.
Oh, okay, so that's just my English accent. We call it a tuk-tuk. T-U-K. It's like the little tricycle kind of thing.
Yes, so...
okay. You drove one?
Yeah, I've actually...
Okay.
Yeah, so I experienced a lot of things, okay? So now I'm like, okay, I'm gonna... It's so hot. I wanna, because I went back to Siargao. Yeah, before I came here to Manila, I came from Siargao, and I was like, I don't wanna get a motorbike. I don't want to rent a scooter. And then there's like my friend has a tuk-tuk that she's not using it anymore. It's been stuck in her garage for a while, so we had to take it to the mechanic to get it fixed. And I was like, I'm gonna use that. And everyone's like, do you know how to drive it? I'm gonna know how to drive it. Because I don't want to spend money I'm gonna use this thing.
Yeah.
And then I went to the mechanic after they fixed it, and I was like, I don't know how to drive this. Teach me how to drive this. Tell me what to do. They're like, okay, press this. And I was like, driving it the second day, I'm like an expert. Everyone's like, what the hell?
That's funny.
Well, that's like just me. And everybody it's so funny because everybody thinks I take passengers now. So everyone, like all the tourists are trying to call my attention. And I'm like, no.
Yeah.
This is
yeah, they don't know.
They don't know. So yeah.
They're foreigners. They don't know. I'm just kidding.
Actually, there are more foreigners in Siargao than
of course.
the locals.
That's the reason why I don't want to go.
But it's fun. I mean, it's beautiful.
Yeah,
it's so.
I should go. Mm-hmm. Same with Boracay. I need to check it out.
So well, Boracay, I love it and hate it at the same time because of the tour. There's like it's just so jam packed all the time.
Oh. Okay.
And yeah, even the low season, they say it's low season, but
right.
They don't have like a space on the beach to lay down.
Okay. Yeah, that's no fun.
Yeah, but if you go to all the luxury resorts in Boracay, you have the beach all to yourself. So
yeah, no thank you, because I'm not paying American prices in the Philippines. What the heck?
It's so expensive.
$200 a night. No thank you.
Oh, yeah. It's so expensive. Yeah. Something that I can't really wrap my head around is how expensive we went to this like a 5-star hotel there. Because I was just recently there as well. They sell the coconut water for 310 pesos.
Oh my goodness. Where am I at? California? No, thank you.
No, what is it made out of?
The tree's right there. I'm going to go grab one. Sorry.
Coconut, are you sure? And I was like, it's crazy to me. But and I was like, I can't get that for free.
Yeah.
Ask someone to climb a tree for me. I don't know.
No, it's because people pay for it. You have the tourists down there, and they're like, "Oh, it's like so." For me, like in the U.S., it's like 300 normal, right? For the whatever bottle of it you get in the grocery store. So when I come here and it's like 100 and something, well, that's great. So someone from Australia might be like 300. That's great. I paid like 6 or 7. I don't know. They pay.
That's right. People pay. That's the thing. Right? It's like it's mind blowing to me that it's so expensive. They just put like their logo on the coconut, and that's like 200.
We know better, so we just say no, thank you. Keep moving.
Yes, that's true. And yeah, I'd rather drink like. You always get it for free, like and I sent a message to my friend, showed her the photo, and she was like, but I have a coconut tree in my backyard, do you want some? No, Ryan, I feel so bad.
That's funny.
But yeah, I think Boracay can be very expensive, but that depends also on how you want to live.
No, fair enough. Yeah.
But it's beautiful. I mean, it's so beautiful, especially first thing in the morning when the crowds are not yet awake. Oh, it's so beautiful.
Okay.
It's lovely.
Well, I'll do the short stay there. I go there for the 2 or 3 days and then call it good. Touch the sand, say I've been. Yeah, actually. That's the real vacation. You just go for a couple days and call it good.
I can't imagine myself doing that anymore. But oh wow,
no, we can still have vacation. It's like literally, it means I'm going somewhere, and if they don't have Wi-Fi, I'm okay with it, right? We're allowed to give ourselves vacations. Yeah.
During the week. Yeah, like I can't. I went to a remote island. It's like very, very remote. It's really off the grid. So beautiful. There was just like 5 of us who went there, and there was just 5 of us on the whole island. It was beautiful, but it's just there's no mobile, there's no electricity, no mobile, no water even.
What? So like camping.
Yeah, I literally wasn't prepared because they said that there's gonna be a little bit of accommodation, and I didn't know that the accommodation will be under the like it's like a little hut with like nothing. It's just a hut and like just a roof over your head for the night, you know. And I'm so glad that the people I was with, they have like hammocks and all that, so I was able to. But that was my first time sleeping on a hammock. It was amazing, and it was a great experience. But it was just there was no fresh water, and we were drinking from like water from the mountain directly, and my mom was like, "It's mineral water. Don't worry."
Don't worry about it.
And I was texting her, and because I like to, like, my mom is like, I update her, send her all the photos, and
That's good.
she's like, I told her that I realized that my stomach is very, very strong because I've been drinking the mountain water for the past 2 days, and I'm okay.
I'm okay.
And she's like, yeah, because it's mineral water.
That's awesome. Nope.
It's so funny. It was beautiful. It's a beautiful place, and I wish I could do more of those things, you know, like off the grid. But that's actually something that we sacrifice as well, is because we have to be connected all the time.
Yeah.
And yeah, but that's why I always say that I want to go to this place, but I can't because the Wi-Fi situation is really bad. And I feel like that's something that limits us as well. If anything, you know, there's one negative thing about it, is there are places that you can't go because there's no Wi-Fi.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. But who am I to complain?
Yeah. It is what it is. We'll just have to go hang out at another beach with Wi-Fi. That's all.
That's true. Let's go somewhere where there's Starlink, I guess. But yeah, so yeah, that's one thing. Now that I realize it, that's one thing that, yeah, the digital nomads can't do, is go to a place where there's no connection.
Yeah, gotta be connected. Yeah.
That's
all right, Liz. Well, we are about out of time. I do appreciate this call. We'll definitely have to do this again.
oh yeah.
Yeah. Do you have anything else you want to say out there before we go?
Well, just actually, to those, anyone watching or listening, and they want to, you know, start doing their, start remote work or doing freelancing. I know that it seems like that this industry is very saturated and that you feel like there's no more opportunity, but I'm telling you that there's like endless opportunities in this industry, and the freedom that it gives you, more than just like financial freedom, is like that you get to decide where you want to be and not get stuck in, I don't know, traveling to the office for an hour because you're stuck on traffic. But it's something that it takes sacrifice. And it's not an easy, it's not an overnight success, I would say, because I feel like I worked really hard as well before I was able to just work a few hours a day. And I was working maybe 12 hours a day before. And that's a sacrifice that I have to make, because I know that it's gonna be all worth it in the end.
Yes.
So yeah, and because I get that a lot on like my messages that I envy you. You're so lucky. I don't think I'm lucky. I think I worked really hard for this.
Yes, that's true.
And I feel like I deserve it because I worked really, really hard.
Yes.
And I want them to. I just want everyone to realize that it's not gonna be handed over to you. You know, this lifestyle. It's something that you really, really have to work for. And I think most people are so comfortable with the current job that they don't want to leave or try another thing. And I know it's scary, but what I can tell you is that if I can do it, you can do it too. And it's gonna be worth it. Like, you have all the freedom that, more time for your family, more time for like doing the things that you love. And that's something that I cannot really trade for anything. And I have no regrets in giving up my corporate job before, and I can never go back.
That's awesome. Well, great advice, Liz. We do appreciate it. And once again, we love having you on the call. And we will talk to you later. All right.
All right.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.